Hi, beautiful friends. It's Michelle. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm going to be training today on the 5 video mistakes that you might be making that are killing your engagement on Instagram and how to fix them. I was just opening up my Instagram because I was going to show you, and then it was like, enter in the code. And I'm like, why Instagram? I got everything on lockdown. I make everything send me the 4-digit or the 6-digit code, which is probably, knock on wood, why I've never been hacked. It's just very hard for me to even get into my stuff. So maybe that's a strategy. So if it's your first time watching, comment first time friend. And thanks for being here. We're now best friends. I'm very easy to become best friends with. You just show up and watch, and now we're best friends. So excited to be talking today. I look a little light. I left all the windows open. My office is the sunroom in the house, so it's going to be 78 today. I know. I think it's warm in parts of the world right now. Not everywhere, but some parts. So I left the windows open and left all the shades. So now it's really bright in here. So I look a little washed out, but it's fine. It's bright and airy and fabulous. It's good to see you. It's so good to have you here, my friend. Good morning. Thanks, friend. Every day I look a little different. Some days I look prettier than others. I don't know why. I never know. Oh, first time friend. Hi, Nancy. We have a first time friend, everyone. Say hi, Nancy, to Nancy. She's our new friend. Okay, so it's so good to have you here. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm going to break it all down for you. And I was going to show you, save my login info for Instagram. Thank you. Okay. And I'll show you, how I sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss on Instagram for me. And I don't have 1 million followers yet. I only have 52,000, which is kind of a lot because I used to only have 12,000 for like the longest time ever. And then I started to like focus a little more on it. And now it's actually growing pretty good. But sometimes you watch other people like, I started my Instagram 2 weeks ago and now I have 300,000 followers. And you're like, okay. So mine has been a little bit more slow and steady wins the race. So I can share the tips of what I've done, which will be helpful. So, okay. All right. So cool. Thanks. Oh, this is nice. Thanks, friends. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just like internal. You're like, well, today it's a little, So anyway, good morning, beautiful friend. Good to see you. Okay, so I'll dive into the training. Quick backstory. I'll give you the 1-minute version. I grew up incredibly poor. My mom was a single mom. I had no money. I paid for college on my own, graduated college, became a pharmaceutical sales rep, met a guy whose wife was an entrepreneur. He's like, you should do it with my wife. I'm like, so I did. I became a direct seller, selling makeup and skincare. But I failed for 6 years from age 22 to 29 while I stayed in my safe corporate job. At 29, I was fed up enough. I'm like, dude, I don't want to work for someone anymore. I feel like I'm made for more. Decided to go all in with this direct sales network marketing company. And 6 months later, was driving a free car from the company, leading a team of 50 with over 300 customers. Other people were like, how did you do that, you introvert? Because I am an introvert and I don't like to walk up to strangers and talk to them. So I was like, I'll show you. So I started a YouTube channel showing them what I was doing. And they're like, wow, your training is so good. They're like, do you have any training programs? And I'm like, I don't, but I'll make one. That's the abbreviated story. So I made this training program. I started selling it in 2017. People started buying it. And then I was like, oh, wait, me is kind of a brand. Like if I could take the stuff I know on my brain and I can like sell things to help people, that's so cool. Like, and I'm helping them when like I'm not talking. Like that's like so addicting. So in 2017, I was just selling a few of these, $34 a month I was making. And I thought I'd like figured out. Still was in network marketing at the time. I had left corporate America in 2019 or 2009. Yeah, 2009. And then this in 2019, yep, just 5-6 years ago, 6 years ago, I figured out how to run more traffic to these to get more people to buy them. And I remember in 1 month making $50,000-$60,000 in 1 month, spending money on ads. There's obviously some ad spend in there, but it's pretty big profit, right? And I was like, oh, it's so cool. So then I started to learn how to sell other things. And in 2019, I actually left network marketing because this business got so big that it was making like just shy of $1 million it made in revenue that year. That wasn't my profit, but I still was making way more in profit than I was making as a network marketer. And I'm like, peace out. I'm out of here. So since 2019, I've been doing this full time, just making different digital products, selling them. I've got about 25 different digital products. I've got a book that I've written, which is right there. Do it anyway, girl. My next book is You Are a $1 Million Brand. And it's going to be the story of how you can be just a shy girl from humble beginnings, or maybe like have a broken past, and how you can become $1 million brand just by stepping out and showing up and on video. And then one day your life will change. You're like, how did we get here? And then when you get there, you're like, I'll write a book about it. So that's what I just did. It's called You Are a $1 Million Brand, and it comes out hopefully next month. It's so pretty and it's funny. I tell you a lot of very inappropriate stories that are fabulous. Not inappropriate, just funny. There's funny. No swear words. I don't swear on video. Kids could be watching. Kids could be watching. I occasionally swear, but very rare. You have to be like my best friend in the whole world. It's just pretty rare. So anyways, it's all clean. Okay, so that's the backstory. So, but anyway, today I run a business that is $multi-million in sales, which is weird because I'm like, dude, I'm like a small child running a big business somehow, but it works. And so we've helped over 40,000 students with my digital courses. And I have 2 rules in my company. We always over deliver in everything that we create, and we always do the right thing by people. And that's what I do. So anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited for the book too. Oh, and my eyebrows are crooked. When I get on video, someone just told me, she informed me I have a hyperactive eyebrow or something, and that Botox could fix it, but I'm scared Botox will like kill me or something, so I don't do that. So if you're like, your eyebrows are crooked, I'm like, I know. Only on video though. I activate some sort of muscle when I'm on video that does this. But you could do whatever. It doesn't matter. That's who I am. That's what makes me unique and special. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. There's that. Exactly. There's nothing positive. It's just right. So I just don't do it in video. I really don't do it a lot, actually. It's just not good. Okay. So I'm going to give you my top 5 tips. Mistakes that are killing your engagement on Instagram. Okay. So I'm going to show my Instagram to you. Share screen. Okay. There we go. There is my Instagram. All right. So, and some of these, right? So I'm going to show you the tip number 1, which massively increases my engagement. Now, I want to share with you that sometimes I get a lot of views. That's for a lot of views. That's for me. That's a lot of views. But as you keep posting more and post more regularly, that number continues to grow, right? So when I get on a trend where I'm very consistent, I keep getting lots and lots of views, right? And if I get a little inconsistent, like yesterday, I don't think I posted, right? I got to definitely post something today. So in a perfect world, I have a friend who has 600,000 followers. She lives in my neighborhood. And she goes, the first year was rough. I almost quit. It just wasn't really working. I don't know. Right. And then she said, and then just started to take off. She's like, she does fashion. She, shows cute outfits every day. She's amazing. But literally that started to grow for her. And once it gets to a level of 100,000 followers, and then people are like, oh, I should follow this account. Like it just starts to keep growing. But she posts once per day. One reel per day. That's literally the strategy. Plus, there's some stories that she does too, and there's probably way more to the story than that. But at least 1 video per day, right? So you may need to batch create them. What I'm doing next week is I'm actually going to go on Thursday of next week. I messaged my friend. I was telling this to my elite students, right? I sometimes get busy working on like the book I'm doing right now. And I'm launching a new program for you guys called Social Media Superstar. So I'm like knee deep in working on that stuff that I forget to like film these videos. And it's like, that's another really important part of your marketing ecosystem is like still showing up on social media. Because if someone's thinking about working with you or hiring you, they don't want to see like that you haven't posted for 7 days. Right? Or that you've disappeared, like where are you? Right. So it's important to have content created in advance. So I'm actually going next Thursday with my friend in the neighborhood. I was like, dude, super random. Can I pay you $25 an hour to just like come with me downtown and we could film videos and you could just like help me set up the camera, just like be there with me? Because I find that if I don't do that, I won't go do it. And I end up just impulsively making videos, which is fine. I'm impulsive enough that I do make a video every day or every other day, just randomly because I have ideas, or I take an old scene I filmed and I put words over it. And that can be very effective. So tip number 1 that I have for you is consistency, right? So if you lack consistency, that is the number 1 tip, right? So, and I'm going to just write that down. So consistency is everything. And the video mistake would be not being consistent. Like that is probably the biggest secret to success on any platform is some level of consistency. I've watched another girl, she posts 3 times per day, and she's done it for 2 years and has grown to like 700,000 followers. Every one of her videos is really good, really valuable. So consistency is really, really key. Okay. That was number 1 on my list. Number 2, okay, is not talking. All right. Now I am the queen of, when I don't have makeup on, I don't really want to film a video, right? Like I just look kind of messy. like if you see me without makeup on, you're like, are you sick? I'm like, no, dude, just kind of a mess without the makeup on, it's just a different look. Right. So when I get treated differently in public, like when I roll up to Target, if I'm like, oh, I don't have makeup, I gotta grab something real quick. People are not as nice to me. When I have makeup on, they're so smiley and nice. I see a difference. Right. So, So anyway, so I believe in having videos like if all of your videos, right? This is a non-talking video. This was me just cleaning my kitchen. I'm like, I don't know, I'll film this, I'll speed it up. I literally do this every night. I go in the kitchen, I clean up all the stuff. Some nights it's like I should do it every night. You should see like the mayhem of like what happens over the day in my house. Just that was not bad. That was actually a clean day, right? But this was me being lazy. This is kind of just like there's just music running on this, and there's some words, and then there's a story here, right? And from that, we have some people commenting, but it wasn't that many, right? So this is kind of like just a scene without me talking. Now, if every single video was a scene, you would eventually be like, I don't really know who this chick is. So I try like every fourth or fifth video to do a talking one. What's interesting about this talking one, take a look at this one. Okay, so this scene, 7 comments. This talking one, 340 comments. So not talking they don't perform as well. It's still a little bit. Talking, really good, right? So in this one, I was in Vegas. We were at the Wynn Hotel. I'm like, this is so pretty right here. I'm like, let's film a video. So we literally filmed the video. My friend was there, which is probably it helps so much to have a friend with you because then you don't feel awkward. Because there was people walking by. We show them in a second in this video. But there was like this speaker blaring out. And I basically show you how I filmed this. But I think what was so cool about this video is I filmed it. I messed up a few times. I sent it to my editor. They're $12 an hour. They edited it for me. We put it up. And I've got all these people. They're like, they just want to know what tools I was using. So everybody's commenting for my video tools. When they comment tools, we send them to a landing page. All those people were walking by me as I was filming. So after I was done filming, a little kid came up to me. It was so cute. He goes, are you a TikToker? And I was like, well, I'm on Instagram kind of. He's like, can I follow you? And I was like, oh my God, I feel so cool right now. Like, do you want my autograph too? Because I could do that. I can make that happen. It was so cute. Anyway, I didn't say that, but in my head, I thought it. Okay. So anyway, but you see all these people commenting, right? Because I talked, right? So like, if you're like, why is no one really getting to know me or why asking for my stuff? You're maybe not talking, right? Some of the best videos are people talking. So, and so I do a mixture of talking and not talking. So you can see like, this is just, I was in the car with the girls. We were like sitting in traffic. I'm like, let's make a video. And then I just use that as the intro to something I was training on here. So, so that is number 2 on my list. First one is not being consistent. Number 2 is not talking. Okay. Super important. All right. Another video mistake that is killing your engagement is not having, there's basically 3 components. So write this down: hook, story, offer. Right? Any successful video, any successful sales page, any type of marketing thing, right? Has a hook. A hook is this: if you're not building an email list, you're leaving money on the table. That's the hook, right? Then some sort of story and some sort of offer. The story can happen, like in this video, I tell you the story, right? I'm like, so I'm out here right now, I'm doing this, and this is how I'm filming, and like feel kind of awkward, but doing it anyway. That's the story. But then there's some sort of offer in there. And the offer on that video is like, if you want to know the video equipment I'm using, comment the word tools, right? Which if you guys are watching and you're like, can you actually give me that stuff that you use to film the videos? Yeah, I only buy cheap stuff that is high quality. I shouldn't say cheap. I say inexpensive. Cheap implies low quality. Here we go. Okay, so sorry, I got this banner scrolling across the bottom too. Let me hide that. Okay, so michellelovesyou.com/tools. That's my free list of my favorite video equipment. Okay, so we have a hook, we have a story, and then the offer in that particular video was me saying, hey, if you want my tools, just comment the word tools. 300 and whatever people. How many? 340 people commented tools. Right? Actually, that includes my reply back, so it might be less than that. It might be 100 and whatever half of 340 is. 170? Yeah. Okay, so that, but then you've got this one. Hook, story, offer is presented differently. Hook, if you're not building email lists, you're leaving money on the table, my friend. Oh, I think I am talking in this one. I put voiceover on this one. I just took a bunch of videos of me just filming random things, and then I put a voiceover over it. So it was great because when I voiced over it, I had no makeup on. But they took scenes of when I had makeup on. See, so when you have makeup on and you look your best, just film a bunch of scenes. Like, just get that ready because then you can use it later, right? Looking like $1 million. Okay, so, but anyway, that's a voiceover in there. But you can see there's a little bit, this one I was talking about Flowdesk. But either way, I was making a video about Flowdesk that I love. But this one, there are comment tools, and I'll send you my favorite video equipment, right? So the hook, there's a story going on here, and then there's a comment tools. Then we have people commenting. I don't know if anyone commented tools, right? Sometimes sometimes it's a hit. That one was a little bit of a miss because I was promoting something for someone else, and like people know that they're like, dude, you're trying to sell something, and I was like, no, they just told me to make them a video, and then they would send me a little money, and I'm like, okay, I'll make you a video. Okay, so either way, so this one, I just took again. We just took the shot. We reused it, and I said one thing holding most people back from filming videos, and then you can see this is your offer. Comment tools, right? I even put in here double tap your screen, right? So I'll talk about that one in the next one. But hook, story, offer. What are you offering? What's the hook? What's the story either in the video or over here? And what's the offer, right? And then I actually wrote comments on this one, which I think I'm going to do this more. I'm going to set this up as a shortcut in my phone. I'll probably just like make it a double fire emoji or something, or I'll like comment. Maybe I'll make it comment 1, comment 2, and comment 3 because I dropped this comment in here, which is going to be my tip number 4 for you. Let me just so tip number 3, we got your hook, you got your story, and you got your offer, right? People, they want to get value from you, right? So if it's just not valuable, you're like, I don't really know what to do with this. I learned from you, but like, I don't know where to go with it. So anybody can do this. Like if you make cupcakes for a living, right? Or actually drop in the chat what you do, and I'll come up with a hook and a story and an offer for you, right? What you could give people. Now, my goal here is to get people on my email list. If you guys go to michellelovesyou.com, let me actually take you there. michellelovesyou.com/tools. Just want to show you that. Present, share screen. So this is where it takes you to. And this is an email opt-in page. Hey, would you like to make high quality videos with very little upfront cost? It gives you my favorite reasonably priced filming tools. Sweet. This lady's so nice. Now you come on my email list. That's the way I can stay your friend forever and send you emails, right? Then the next page we end up on here this is a bridge page. And I teach this in my year-long coaching program where I teach you how to set up this system, right? Now there's a bridge page. It's like, hey, I'm so glad you just grabbed that free guide. Hey, if you want to learn how to make awesome videos, I actually have a training that shows you how to do that. They click this button, they end up on this page, and now there's something available for sale, right? So I give you free video equipment, a bridge page, to then the sales page where I'm like, do you want to be a video superstar? I have this available for you, right? So that little tiny page is collecting emails, allowing me to stay in contact with people forever, which is really, really important. For every one person on your email list, it's $1 in revenue per month forever with appropriate marketing. If you have 10,000 people on your email list, you should be making $10,000 a month. If you have 20,000 people on your email list, $20,000 a month. I have 80,000 people on my email list, and we do over 80,000 a month in profit. So and that was supposed to be just revenue, right? We do higher revenue, right? But over in profit and I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. Building an email list is literally everything. It is the most important thing you can be doing so that if you ever lose your social media accounts, you're still in contact with your social media following. You see, I have 50,000 followers on Instagram. I have 80,000 people on my email list. That's fabulous. Okay. So important to make sure that you're building your email list. Okay. So that's where number 3 comes in, is hook, story, and what are we offering? Either something for free or something paid, right? But get people on your email list. Okay. Number 4 on my list when it comes to Instagram, another thing that people do wrong is they are not encouraging engagement, right? And so it's okay to be a little loud with it. Like comment tools. I want you to comment. The more comments we get on our videos, the more views we get, because Instagram's like, whoa, people like this, right? Double tap your screen. I don't do it in every video, but if they double tap their screen, that gives it a like. If they hit the screen twice, right? Or sometimes I'll say double tap my hair, or like double tap the flower in the background. And they'll just do it they're like kind of half listening. No one's fully listening to you. They're just in a trance. I do like that when I'm watching reels. I'm like, don't even know what's going on with life. So if someone said, double tap your screen right now, I would be like, yeah. And I'd be like, I don't even, what? Oh, I just liked it. Okay. But that gives engagement to the person, right? And that's important, right? The platforms love comments. They love likes. They love shares, right? So then I went down into my comments on this one and I wrote this fire to make a noise, make it loud. See, you see the fire? And then if you want my favorite stand of all time, comment tools, just in case they didn't come and read all this, I put it in there. And then I put in here, follow me here. Cause isn't that cool to have more followers? For sure it is. Right. So, and follow me here. And then I put the link to me so they knew it was me. And then you get more followers from that too. right? So super powerful. And it looks like I just literally copied this, pasted it, copied this, pasted it, added a few little emojis. All right. So number 4 on your Instagram, you want to encourage engagement, right? Some people say don't ask too much. The platform doesn't like it, but um, I mix it up, right? Sometimes I say double tap your screen. Sometimes I say, hey, and follow me here. I know that I've gotten a lot more followers just by adding this in to the bottom of every single video. Okay. So that's number 4. And then number 5 on my list is the outro. So there's a girl I follow. She does this super good. And I learned it maybe from watching her, but I follow a lot of people. So I get mixed up on who I learn things from. But let me just show you an example of an outro. This is an outro. Okay. So, hi, friend. It just like, because a lot of people passing through are new to you. They don't really know who you are. Hi, if it's your first time meeting, my name is Michelle. So I literally save this as a shortcut in my phone or in the notes section of my phone. I can just go copy it and paste it. So I write whatever I'm writing, comment the word fast. I'm going to send you this video. I teach you how to make fast videos, right? It's a 5-minute video creator course that I have. But if it's our first time meeting, my name is Michelle. Save this to refer back to the info. That's engagement. That's number 4, right? But, I got my start as an introverted direct seller. Then I started teaching others how to succeed when that turned into multi-7-figure business each year. Other entrepreneurs asked me how to sell digital courses. So I started showing them how to do it, right? Which now I have a year-long coaching program where I teach people like how to build out this whole ecosystem from creating the content to building the email list to then creating your landing pages to capture emails, then bridge pages, then sales pages, then upsell, and then sell anything you want in the world. Like if you want to sell more of your little course, you can. If you want to sell more of a bigger course, you can by webinar. I can show you how to do that. If you want to sell a retreat, I can show you how to do that with a sales team. If you want to sell a year-long coaching program like I do, I can show you how to do that with a sales team. If you want to have one-on-one coaching packages, I can show you how to do that. So, I'm always like figuring out how to do it all so that I can share it with you. And that's how my business has generated over 8 figures in sales, is learning all this. And like, I'm so passionate about showing it to people. So number 5 is your outro, right? And in the beginning, I didn't have, I don't put how much I've made on here. There's some level of like success I show, but I don't like, some people post like, we did this much. I do it occasionally, but for the most part, it's just like people start following and they learn from me and they're like, I think this chick knows what she's talking about. Right. And so you don't necessarily have to share how much you're making, although that's a big trend. People are all sharing how much they're making online now. So just to go back, I'm going to share this one more time if you joined a little bit late. So number 5, I called it your outro. So there's the intro to your video. Intro is like, hello, an introduction. An outro, I guess you would call it an outroduction, but that doesn't make sense. But outro is like the ending, right? So it's the ending and like, so I guess you could call that an intro. For some reason, I in my head, it was the ending. So I put it as an outro, but it really kind of is your intro if you think about it. So just call it an intro, but put an intro to who you are. I call it outro because I do it at the end of the video and usually put an outro at an end of the video. So in my brain, it was like, that's the outro that ends it, but really it could be an intro. So yeah, it's basically your story. If you, not complicate it, just call it your story, right? Some sort of story. Yeah. And I've heard this too. I heard you copy and paste a lot. It thinks you're not authentic. Sure. But yeah, but now, I don't always, sometimes I just type it in. And then sometimes I copy and paste it. Sometimes we reuse it from 2 months ago. We go and repost it again, right? Like all of that, it still performs well. Like even if we copy and paste the same exact words from the last video, we repost the video again, it sometimes performs even better the second time. It's the weirdest thing. And that, maybe that's tip number 6. I think that's important to share, but Patrice, is we repurpose, right? So like, let me come back in here. So we take a look at like what video, like this video crushed it for me, right? They got 3,000 views, 122 likes, 340 comments. You better believe I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it into my app called SnapTik Plus, SNAPTIK Plus. SNAPTIK Plus. I put this video URL in there. It'll download the video for me with no watermarks. It'll copy the caption and I'll repost it. So probably in like 3 weeks, if you come back to this Instagram, I'm going to repost it again. We're also taking the same video. It's going to YouTube Shorts. It's going to my Facebook business page. It's going to my Facebook profile. We're hitting it over on TikTok. In a perfect world, we'd be on Pinterest too, which I don't know that we always are posting there. But like repurpose this stuff. So powerful, right? So powerful. So my tips again are number 1, consistency, right? So many people are just not consistent enough. I wasn't for years. I'm like, I hate Instagram. I'm like, because you post like every 9 days. You somehow want to have growth. That's not consistent enough, right? So the more consistent you are, and that applies to any platform. Number 2, all your videos are not talking. Hard to make a connection with people if you're not talking. Number 3, hook, story, and offer, right? Anything that's compelling in any sales page or any video, there's some sort of hook, there's some sort of story, and there's some sort of offer. If they're smart, I see a lot of hook story, like this is how I lost all this weight, and tell a story. They show the before and after, and then there's no link to buy the thing, and I'm like, oh, you are missing so much opportunity. So there's a lot of people that are bad at this. Like I'm like, you have 1 million followers. There's no offers on this page. What are you doing with your life? Can I help you? I want to tell them that, but that would be rude. But not, I think I could help them. But they're like, I'm happy just making no money. Like, you should not be. You should make more money because you could help more people in the world. And when you have more money, you can give more. And that's maybe what you should do. Okay. Just an idea. Number 3 is hook, story, offer. Number 4 is encourage engagement. Shares, right? Hey, share this out to a friend who's an entrepreneur, or double tap your screen, or hey, follow me here, or like, no, that's double tap your screen. Comment, right? Those are kind of your 4, right? So any sort of engagement that you get, the algorithms like that, right? Number 5 is your story at the end. Call it an intro, call it an outro, whatever, but some sort of story about who you are, so that if someone new is passing through, like, oh my gosh, it's my person, right? And then number 6, you can repurpose stuff that performs well. If it performs well, dude, in a month, repost it. Why not? It performed well. We do it all the time. It's very, very powerful. The reposting tool is SnapTik, Tik. So Snap, Tik with the plus sign. It's really, really good. It's really good. If it's your first time watching, I will share a few things that I have that might be really helpful for you. Number 1, I have a year-long coaching program that teaches you how to roll all of this out. It's called it's the 90-Day Difference Elite. It used to be a 90-day program, but now it's a year-long coaching program where no one's allowed to get stuck. And we show you how to create content, how to put yourself out there, how to build your email list, how to write sales pages, how to do the copy, how to do all your emails. Like, it's everything. It's everything I know in my brain into a course with a rule that no one's allowed to get stuck. And so it's like this insane sisterhood. There are a few guys, but it's like 99% women, where we just help one another. Really, really sharp women in there that might have been an expert in some other field, but now they're like, no, but I want to do what you do online and I want to have it automated. And I'm like, you should, because it's a lot easier. Like, you won't have to go to your job anymore. Like, doctors and lawyers and real estate brokers are in there. I mean, so people that are like, yeah, I want to figure out a way to monetize what I know in my brain, help people on autopilot and make a living. That's what I show you how to do in that program. If any of you are interested in that, you can book a call with my team to hear more about it. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's thousands of dollars, obviously, because it comes with your own success coach and a year-long coaching package and access to me every single week for all of your questions to be answered. And I'm there every Tuesday and every Wednesday. Like, I love it so much. So, which I have to actually go jump off at noon to be with my students. But so anyway, michellelovesyou.com/success. If you're looking for kind of your next coach for the next year, that's that program. And the other thing that I have is 5-minute videos. If you're looking for just an inexpensive program that teaches you how to make more videos on Instagram, that is like, I forget, $47, maybe it's $27. It's cheap, cheaper, right? And that teaches you how to make the videos. So all these videos I'm showing you, it's how to create these, right? Whether it's you talking, a talking head video, or it's a day in the life video where you're showing a scene, or it's a voiceover video. I show you how to create these videos so that you can show up more consistently without having to always be filming videos, right? So 5-minute videos teaches you exactly how to do that. And if you want to create your own digital course and you're like, can you get me started? I want to create a digital course. I don't know what to do. I have a challenge called the Course Blueprint that literally teaches you. It's got this insane workbook. I think it's like 90 pages. It shows you everything I do to create my own digital courses when I sell them. So that's on there too. So there you go. So in the beginning, the hook was 5 video mistakes that are killing your engagement on Instagram, right? The story, I told you my story throughout while being here, gave you some training, gave you some value, and then had some sort of offer at the end, right? I do this on my live videos. I do it on my YouTube videos. I do it on my Instagram videos. And you might be like, yeah, but do you feel like you're just selling? I'm like, no. I believe that if you have provided enough value to people, you have earned the right to sell. Will everyone buy what I offer? No, it's not for everybody, right? So don't go buy that if you don't need it. But if you need it, go buy it, right? You're talking to grown adults. They're going to make a decision if they need the thing, but you might as well offer it to them. Because if you don't, no, there's no movement. There's nobody making a change. If people don't buy things from you, then they stay stuck. That's not good. That's not our goal. Our goal is to change lives and to help people and move people forward, right? While also making a living and using that money to do good in the world. When good people earn a lot of money, they do more good in the world. So you should earn $10 million a year. That's my goal, by the way. I want to do that this year. Give me a second. I'm working on it. So anyway, so that's the training for today. Can you give me your opinion on my links page? I feel I need to switch things up. Hey, Larry Dennis is in my elite year-long coaching program. So yeah, just send it to me, my friend, and I'll take a look at it. So that's what's fun is we get to work together. So yeah, I'll take a look at it. Sometimes if you have too many links, people don't know what to do, right? So you see here, I just have a few links. I have 3 and I have 4. I don't know if I want that on there, but course blueprint, my favorite video equipment, my 5-minute video creator. When people buy these, then they go to the next page and they end up, there's other stuff available for sale, right? Never miss an opportunity to sell. In other news, my new website just launched, you guys. I know. How do I get to it? Hold on. I don't even know how to get to my own website. It's acting up. Can't show it to you right now. It's not ready, apparently. It's like redirecting on itself. That's where we got to ask the tech guy. Never mind. I can't show it to you. That's my old website. Never mind. Whoa. What happened to my border around me? What just happened here? I'm in a new view. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, what did you use at the beginning to collect emails? Okay. If someone is new, I'm like, you know how you can collect emails really simply is use Flowdesk, Flodesk, in the beginning, right? When I'm in the beginning of my journey, I don't think you mean the beginning of this, but in the beginning of my journey, what I would recommend today to someone just starting out, if you're like, I need to start collecting emails, I need to start showing up regularly, I would use Flowdesk, Flodesk. I'm going to actually put it on the screen because I have a discount code. You can get 14 days for free, but after your 14-day trial, go into the billing and put only 19. You will get it for only $19 a month and you'll save so much money. Okay. So that's Flowdesk. That's a great question. Thanks, friend. Thanks. Yeah. You're so pretty. I love you. You're welcome. Yeah. I love this stuff. I'm like, dude, you guys, I'm not that smart at like tech stuff, but like if I can figure this out, anybody can figure this out. It's not that hard. I just took some time to learn it. My husband had a friend visiting last night and they're golfing and he just sold his company. And I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like we were talking business. He's like, so what do you do exactly? And I was like, well, like I make like digital courses and I sell them and people find them. I run Facebook ads. People find me that way, or I go live on video. He's like, that's so cool. And like, so I was explaining the whole business model to him. He's like, that's insane. Like he was just so fascinated by it. But I'm like, he's like, how'd you learn that? I'm like, I don't know. I just started like to figure it out. Like I figured out how to sell $34 selling a CD. I was telling him that story and I was making $34 a month. And I'm like, if I can make $34 a month, I know I can make 68. Like I know I could double this, right? That's kind of always been my goal. Is like, how do you keep doubling it? And then once you figure it out, how do you then show it to other people and teach them how to do it? Because anybody is $1 million brand, which is why that was so cool. I just did that. Did you see it? It was like, I look like a magician. That'll be my next thing. No, I'm just kidding. But then that's why I'm writing You Are $1 Million Brand to show you that like, yeah, I'm a little unqualified to have achieved what I've achieved. But if I can do it, you can too, my friend. Because we used to go to the ATM when we were kids and there was only $7 in there and we couldn't get money out. So we had to go to the church. I tell you the whole story. And then we get Oreos and Lucky Charms at the church and we would call it rich people food because we were eating what the rich people ate. Oreos and like real Oreos. That's rich people food. And Pantene shampoo, that's rich people food too. Anyway, you can build a very, very basic one, not a very robust one. So if you're just starting out though, and you're like, I just need to bring in some revenue. Yes. Like very, very simple. Stan Store is another very good beginner platform. And I know some people that are doing over $1 million in revenue in Stan Store. Stan, Stan, like the dude. Stan and then Store. You can look that up. That's another one too. So those are beginner. And then as you get advanced, then you can use a program that I use called ClickFunnels, which that's an award I got from them. When my funnel did over $10 million in sales, I got that award this year on stage from the owner. And I was like, oh man, I was so excited to see him. I was like, keep it cool, Michelle. So yeah, it was funny. Okay. Okay. I think I've answered. I'm just reading really quickly. Okay. All right. Let's pick a winner. That's my winner box. Oh no, it's right here on the ground. Okay. So just comment something that you took away from today's training. Cool. And I'll give away a prize. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Today I'll be giving away these J. Crew earrings. They are fabulous. My eye waters. No matter what I do. Today I'm like, no concealer under the eye. I won't have eye watering. I like every day I test something new. I'm like, I won't use that makeup brush. eye-watering. What could it be? I didn't do eye cream today. I didn't do concealer. I don't know. Is it the eyeshadow? Is it the eyeliner? I don't know. Anyway, Papermate Flare pens I will also include because these are the best pens on the planet. Papermate, can you send me some for free? I feel like I'm giving you free advertising. Okay, and then I will give you this. This book, the problem is I bought this book and I just read like the first sentence. And then one day I was like, let me actually read what this reads. And it's like really weird. So the only thing I agree with is you were created to do good work, work that empowers and inspires, liberates and transforms. Okay? The rest of it I don't really understand. It says like defend the oppressed and frees the captive and tears down the walls. And I'm like, is that positive or is this dark? And I'm not smart enough to know. So when you get it, just cross out this part. And just keep the first sentence and the last sentence. You were created to do good work and it is good. Okay? That's the disclaimer. I sent these to a lot of people, realizing I hadn't actually read it. They're probably like, Michelle, the call for justice is good work. What is this even saying? I know. It's just so weird. I was sending that to, I bought a lot of them. That's what I get for just, I'm all about efficiency. I'm not trying to read all the things. It takes a lot of work. Okay. I'm going to pick a winner from all the comments that came in. I close my eyes. I go like this. Whoa. Okay. You can tell I'm really closing my eyes. I just dropped something. Okay. I'm going to hit click. Yes. Michelle, you just won. Ah, congratulations. Okay. You get the weird binder from me which says the weirdest things on it. Maybe it's positive. You could, I don't know. You got to put it in ChatGPT to understand what it even means. I don't know what it means. Defend the oppressed. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess we do want to defend people who are weak and freeze the captive. Was that let people out of jail? We want to tear down walls and destroy barriers. I mean, that is weird. Anyway, that's about as much thought as I can give that. I got to go now. I got to go film videos and I got to be live for my students. And you guys are really pretty and I love you so much. And if you want to talk to someone on my team, you should because they're so nice. There's a call. You can book a call with a member of my team to hear about the programs we have. We have some little programs, and then we have bigger programs, and then I have a beach retreat that I host. April sold out. April is sold out and then sold out beyond that. It is so sold out. There's always going to be so fun. There's like 45 people coming. It's going to be so fun. And then we have the September beach retreat. That's a 28-bedroom oceanfront mansion. 5 days together where you learn and you grow and you're with a bunch of other really positive, uplifting women. You get a massage, you get your branding photos done. We talk business and strategy and sales pages, all of it. So if you're like, I actually need a getaway where I can get away from life and learn and build my business and maybe go film some videos, get my branding photos done, get a massage, relax, like you want to do all of that and have a private chef the entire time, then you got to come to my beach retreat. And my team can also tell you about that. So that's also fabulous. There's actually, if you go to michellelovesyou.com/retreat, there's like a little video that you can see me being like, I always had a dream that I would host events with women, but I wanted to be like oceanfront and like super fun, like relaxing. And so anyway, you'll see a whole video about it. michellelovesyou.com/retreat. Okay. I love you guys so much. My husband's tripping. Oh, did I share? Yeah. Michelle Barsha. We're best friends. Tell your husband that. You're the best. I love you. You made my day. I can't even believe. Okay. Yeah. I love you so much. She's so nice. She always sends me the cutest graphics inside of Facebook. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I show it to my daughter and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then you donated to my daughter's fundraiser yesterday. I love you. You're so nice. So then my daughter made you a little video, or maybe not yesterday. You donated a few days ago, but either way, she felt it and she was so loved. So I appreciate you, my friend. It's just the coolest thing, the friends that you make online. You're like, I love you. Like, you're so nice. So thanks. That's so nice to hear. This is so nice. Time and financial freedom opportunity. You sound like a really cool person. So that's amazing. My helpers are here today. Oh, hi, Miss Teresa. Thanks for taking care of my friend. She's a blessing. Her story is so inspirational. Michelle, I read your story. I'm like, you are her. She's been hit with so much health stuff, you guys. Just an amazing, inspirational story. Tracy came to beach retreat. Oh yeah. It's like where best friends are made. Oh yeah. Content Creator Club. I forgot to tell you guys about that. Yeah. I have a year-long Content Creator Club is my monthly membership. If you want to learn from me on like a little less expensive than doing 90-day, there's the Content Creator Club. michellelovesyou.com/content. I don't know where my link is. I sometimes move stuff around. It's like not here. Here, I'll just do this. Content Creator Club, add banner. Michelle Loves You /content. Yeah. Okay. Look up London. What's this say? Look up London. I heard you too. He says hi. Oh my gosh, the family overwhelming today. Love you so much. Thank you. Okay. London. Hi, London. I don't know if I'm saying hi to London, but all right. Well, I love you guys so much. I must go now. I'm procrastinating. I'm going to go drink this is so weird. I've been putting coffee with ice in a warm coffee mug and then drinking it. So good. Super into it. All right. You did? Thanks, Julie. I feel like you are already, Julie, I feel like I know you. You're on my lives a lot. I feel like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Content Creator Club, you guys, I don't know that you can get something. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of designs. Like every webinar I make, every logo I make, every workbook we make, everything that takes me a lot of time. I'm like, dude, that took me so much time. Like it would not be okay for me to not share this with other people to use because that would be irritating. So I literally give you all my designs. Other people are like, don't use my stuff. I'm like, use anything. Whatever you need for success, go ahead and use it. I don't care. I have such abundance mentality. You could use my same exact course and sell it. Not that you would, but literally it's not going to affect my sales. It's not going to have an issue. Right. But you literally can go in there, just edit it up, put your own words in, make it your own course and sell the thing. So I give you all that in Content Creator Club. It's bananas. It's very, very good. So that's michellelovesyou.com/content. Thanks, my friend. You're so sweet. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. We are I thought we were BFFs already. Okay. I knew that. Okay. Congrats on winning. Thanks, friend. All right. Not a chance to look at how to do videos from iPhone yet. I just purchased it. I'm guilty of the same thing. I purchase courses and then I don't do them. But I always tell my students, you don't have to watch the entire thing. Just get some key takeaways and then get into action. It matters way more than sitting and watching all the training. There's not enough time in the day to watch all the training. And I feel that same thing where I'm like, I just bought this Mind Valley thing and I'm trying to learn all day. I'm like, you don't have time to learn right now. You got to act. So learn a little and then just take massive action. That's where the massive learning happens. So, you are? Oh, good. Yeah. If you opt into one of my things, then you get ads from me and then you get retargeted ads from me and it goes everywhere. So, yeah, go click on my stuff and then do that. And then it'll be crazy. You'll get lots of ads. My neighbor's like, somehow you're in everything. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. All right. It's effective. It works. Okay. There's a saying, and then I'll end with this. Then I'll go best beats best known. No, best known beats best. Right? Basically, like there are people that are better than you, but they're not known because they don't show up. They don't have marketing, right? So like you could be mediocre or you could know just a little bit of stuff that could be helpful to people. And the people you're training are people that don't know what you know, right? So you're one step ahead of the people that you're training. Just remember that. And so you can share what you know. And best known beats best. So sometimes the best people aren't showing up and they don't know how to do it. So then they hire me to show them how to do it. I'm like, dude, you're way smarter than me. Holy cow. Let me show you how to do this. Because you could help everyone. All right. I do have an affiliate link for my club. Yes, Deborah. Email support@michellecunningham.com if you don't see it in there, but it should be in your membership area. If not, you can email my support team. It's Holly. She's my friend, so be nice to her. Not that you'd be mean, but like I always tell people, she's actually like, she's not just random customer support. She's like my friend. So Holly, but you can message Holly and she can take care of you. She's great. Yeah. It is good. But I don't have time to watch it. Like I'm so guilty of the same thing. So I get it. Right. So, all right. I love you guys. Have fun with your neighbor, making videos. Yeah. That's going to be Thursday next week. We're going to make videos. So, and then I'm going to you'll see on my Instagram, I'll have way more videos because I will have like committed to going to make videos. So, okay. I love you guys. You're amazing. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for being on. Bye, friends.